What's going on, guys? Shay5969 here.
Hey, I'm
with Gabe.
Gabe from Dead Grandma's house. How you doing?
And we wanted to sit down and do a little...
Hey, look, it's a real podcast.
A little stop and chat. Yeah.
Didn't even plan it.
No sponsorship yet.
I don't think they're going to want us.
But yeah, probably not.
That was their early marketing move.
That's fair.
We got to get the next hot seltzer. Skate seltzer. Skateboard seltzer.
There you go.
It's our own brand of water.
But yeah, so we wanted to just sit down and talk.
It's just cooler water.
Yeah.
Liquid does cool, but skate water is cooler. Skate seltzer, I mean.
I don't even know that was a thing.
That's our new brand of water we're going to launch.
Oh, sick. Solid.
So we'll have our own cans. Also, I came up with a great haircutting place today. It was called Bowl Cuts. And it's like a skateboard kid. It's like a skate-themed...
A skate-themed haircut place?
Yeah, but then I came up with an even better one. It's called Courtroom Cuts, and it's by the courthouse. And you get a free haircut if you have a felony court date coming up. Free haircut, half off for misdemeanors. And then it's like 10% off shampoos for civil infractions and traffic. It's right by the courthouse, so you can just go there and get your haircut if you got it a court date.
Solid.
You just got to prove your paperwork. Okay, super random. Didn't mean to go into all that, but it's kind of funny.
Hey,
Bowl cuts, courtroom
stick
cuts.
to what works.
Skate seltzer.
Heck yeah, dude.
Okay.
All right, so...
Hey, whose board is this behind me? Kelly Hart?
Kelly Hart from the 9 Club.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, and I got everyone from the show to sign it. And then they didn't offer autograph boards at the time. And then he was like, if anyone buys my board and you want me to sign it, just put it in the comments and I'll sign it. So I did. You got the
first one?
I got one of them. And then those sold out super fast.
2024.
Yeah, and I asked them to sign it. And then now they sell the signed boards for like $300, dude. But I just asked him to autograph it and he did, and the whole show did.
There you go. That's awesome.
So I was super stoked on
the 9 Club.
Yeah, I always watch every Monday.
We love the 9 Club here.
But yeah, so speaking of, with me and my special guest.
I come over
Gabe,
all the time. But I appreciate it.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you some good questions that we had some good top 5s on. I got the Nickelodeon tank top on.
We have classic animation going on right now.
Solid.
Nickelodeon and Cupid.
Solid.
I don't know if she's animated, but it's an old early 1900s.
But yeah, so I thought of some good top 5s. We were talking top 5s, things of that nature. I thought of a real good one for us. Gabe being a movie guy, you're always going to see movies when they come out, right? What are your top 5 go-to movie snacks?
Good question. Raisinets.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what Ebert and Roper always
do you mix them with the popcorn?
No, dude, popcorn gets all up in my teeth, so I'll only get it if other people want it. But I love how they got cheddar and caramel popcorn now at a couple theaters, so you can get that mix. It's like a Christmas mix, I think of.
Oh, like the tins.
Yeah, but you can just get it at theaters now. It's not really it's like $1 more maybe, but that's good. But once again, your teeth, dude. My teeth don't hurt, luckily, but like it just messes up your teeth. You'll be flossing like 3 days later, and you'll get another piece of popcorn out. It's like, damn. So I only do that if I need to. But Raisinets, Crunch Bites.
Oh, those are good.
And then I just usually get a beer.
What about Snow Caps?
I know my buddy Greg; those are his favorite.
Those are a good one.
And then my buddy Vince likes Goobers, the peanuts.
Oh yeah, the peanut ones.
So I only ever buy those two if they're gonna be there.
I like the Sour Patch Kids.
Yeah.
For the movies, I like to get the Sour Patch Kids and the Snow Caps.
My sister be getting the popcorn, the Sour Patch Kids. She doesn't do Snow Caps, but yeah, I'm always boring. I like Raisinets, but it's because when I was a kid, Roger Ebert and Richard Roper from Ebert and Roper. Gene Siskel had already died. They'd always be like, brought to you by Raisinets, the ultimate movie snack. So then I'd buy them at family videos. So I only eat Raisinets movie related. Yeah,
that's
so
funny.
I'm never really eating them on my own, but at the movies, I love them. What about you?
It's funny how those things get ingrained in you when you're growing up, right?
You said your sister likes Junior Mints.
Emily, shout out Emily, when we were younger, her and my grandpa both.
I always think they were obsessed
with Junior Mints, dude. Obsessed. And then, like I said, Snow Caps for me for sure.
You're a Snow Cap guy?
Yeah, all day. And I liked Butterfinger BBs. You remember those?
Yes. But they
They don't
really
make
always
them
have
anymore.
Yeah, with Bart Simpson.
Yes.
Yeah, I loved those also.
Those were so good. Big Butterfinger guy for sure.
Yeah. Pizza. You can get pizza at Imagine Canton. I'll get a pizza.
That's solid.
Yup.
That's really cool though.
What's another one you like? Oh, also leave yours in the comments.
Yes, totally. Good call.
What do you like to eat at the movie theater? Do you sneak stuff in?
Nachos. You nacho
See,
guy?
I don't do them at the theater.
See, me neither usually.
My buddy Matt did, and we were kind of let down, but that's because he got the nacho, and then there's a deluxe nacho for like $3 more. This thing was so beefed up. This was like 2 cups of cheese and a bag of
some
chips.
Pretzels, yeah, or
Which
some chips.
I get it, but considering the price difference, like I feel like he wished he would have got that one. I was kind of like, ah. He's like, no, it's good, and I'm like, yeah, next time. Who cares?
Yeah. What about those?
Not every theater has all the food though.
Those fancy popcorn buckets that have like been making their rounds on social media, like all the fancy ones. I don't get into that stuff either. But I've seen a lot. There's like some crazy ones. Yeah,
I'm glad other people buy them. I think it's just a way to make revenue.
I'm sure
for the theaters, but I almost saw a video I think where people said the theater buys them in advance. So in the storerooms of the theater, they'll just have tons of unsold.
Oh, they all those things sell out like hotcakes.
Well, they do and they don't. I think it depends on the bucket. I think some movies make one and no one cares, and then other ones they're sold out. It's like a thing, but I'm not even paying attention to any of that. I just clicked on it because I'm addicted to YouTube every now and then. I'm like, oh, I'll watch a popcorn bucket video, and it's like, it's been 2 hours, man.
Dude, yeah, but there are some elaborate ones for sure.
What are you thinking in your head?
The Dune one. Remember that?
Yeah, that was one of the best ones.
Yeah,
that one's sold out and everyone likes it. But I don't think they're buying.
But the Thanos one, I guess, was supposedly really big. The Avengers one.
Was it like his hand?
I don't even know. That's the thing.
That was one of the first ones, though.
And then I heard the Iron Man one was really big.
Yeah, no, I don't buy any of that stuff. And like I said, I'm not even really a big popcorn guy. And a lot of times I'll go to the theater and I'll think to myself, I'm going to fast. Because then you don't spend any money. So you can go to the theater more if you just buy a ticket for $5. $10
instead of just.
But as soon as you get a pizza and a beer, now you're spending $30, $40 at the theater, let alone if you got a date or a family. So it's
yeah, me and Daly, if we went to the theater, we would totally be stopping at the gas station and sneaking stuff in.
So yeah, a lot of people, that's the way to do it. If you really want to save money, yeah, and you can just get a little shooter, a fireball, or whatever you like to drink, and do that in the parking lot before you walk in, and then you can save. But I like to support the theater. I only started buying food like pizza and beer at the theater after COVID. I used to only sneak in candy and go to the movies. And then I was like, I got to help keep the theaters alive.
Yeah, no, that makes sense because you do got to support that.
So now I do
you want it to stay in business, right? So.
But also, it's not my job to support the entire economy. So you always got to just focus on your shit. Not to swear, your finances, but.
So yeah, what do you think?
Channel.
Shifting gears, right? What about top 5 board games you used to play when you were a kid?
As a family, my dad and us, we all liked Life and Monopoly.
Okay.
I feel like Risk would pop up, but it would always get too drawn out. Payday.
And sometimes risk games would be taking so long.
Yeah. No, then we did a lot of chess and just cards.
Yeah, I played a lot of chess with my grandpa growing up.
Chess and cards. Me and you still play chess, but we haven't in a while. We should.
Yeah.
We should film a chess game.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we should film a few chess games. It might be boring, but we can speed up maybe.
Yeah, time lapse.
Or we'll just make it where we have to move every 10 seconds.
That's a good idea.
To not have the video drag.
But yeah, I do love it. I love playing chess. And then
and we're both really good. No,
he brought over.
We both don't really know.
We got into like a chess, like I'm not gonna say slump, but we were playing it like a lot. And then randomly, it was like a Wednesday night or something. Gabe came by, and he's like, "I got something totally different." And he pulled out Battleship. That was so much fun.
Yeah, it's so simple.
We haven't played in a minute, but that's so fun, dude.
I think I gave you the old antique ones I got,
yeah,
so we always have some
Gabe.
here.
Yep,
yes, Battleship is amazing. We love Battleship growing up.
I love this one too. Me and my sister growing up, we used to always play this Guess Who? Where you flip the faces down.
Underrated.
I love that game, dude. That was so much fun.
Very funny caricature stuff.
Great caricature art. Yeah.
I remember when I was trying to learn how to draw faces, which I never really did do, but I remember looking at those.
Okay.
And being like, these are all different. It's a good way to just look at a bunch of faces.
Sawyer Legs Don't Break the Ice. You remember that one? Where there's like the polar bear on the thing and you tap it with the hammer.
Yup.
It's less of a board
Do you
game.
remember the Barrel of Monkeys?
Oh, yep.
Those were cool.
Yep.
But yeah,
Totally.
I'm thinking more like strategic games. There's Strategio, and I remember liking it. I only played it like once or twice, so I can't really act like. But I played it with my friend Cody, and I was like, I want this game. And then recently, I was like, I want this game. But then I'm like,
oh, dude, you know what?
Connect 4.
Great one. Great game.
Play that
Great
too.
game.
We still play chess, Battleship, and Connect 4 a lot.
Yeah, those are fun for sure.
Yeah, and Connect 4 doesn't take a lot of brain power.
No, you can totally play with the kids, like...
Yeah, everyone always isn't paying attention, and 2 games in, they'll lose. It's easy.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Operation.
Yeah,
I always sucked at it, but that was always fun.
Anxiety.
We always got it for people. Like, I always remember getting that for
that guy.
That's a good one.
I was always too confused why his nose looked like a clown nose, but it was just weird.
Shout out Daly was playing this on her phone.
Get all these tools in his body.
Did you ever play Clue? That was a fun one.
Yeah, and that was once again kind of like Risk. My mom or my dad and my sister liked it a lot.
Yeah, it would take a minute, dude.
Too long.
Yeah.
And then there's the Clue movie. How do you feel about that?
I love that movie, bro.
I still got to see it.
Tim Curry as the butler.
Yep, and John Landis directed it.
Oh my god, I remember that used to play on the weekends on Comedy Central growing up, how they would play movie marathons on the weekend. I saw that for the first time, and I just loved it.
Everyone loves it, and it played at the movie theater a few weeks ago, and I'm just like, of all the board game movies, that's like the most iconic.
That's so good, and then I love how at the end, you said you never saw it?
I saw the beginning, and then I went upstairs to my room, and I've regretted it ever since because I've never rewatched it, and everyone brings it up. And then I came downstairs when the endings were all happening.
Oh yeah, like, so there's the great part, like there's that great part at the end. Boring. They go over all the different endings.
Yeah, so I gotta watch. But hey, here's the thing: I looked through my comedy binder the other day. I have it in there.
Oh, nice.
Clue the movie, so I'm totally gonna watch it.
Yeah.
At some point, I grabbed it at the disc replay or something.
Yeah, but
I haven't watched it.
That was board games I was thinking about. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you about board games. Yeah, so
I love board games. It was a good question. What did you miss any for you?
I was thinking, Trivial Pursuit, because I love trivia. I'm a huge trivia guy.
Yeah.
I love
There's
trivia.
A movie edition that's really classic.
I really would like to get that one, and I would really like to get the Friends one.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder if they have like a TV show in general. But I don't know my TV like that, but...
I know, well, Dally for sure knows Friends like that. I probably would be good at it.
You guys would be good at it. But yeah, the silver edition of movie trivia from the 80s, movie Trivial Pursuit from the 80s is like iconic. And then you're just getting like old movie stuff because it's all pre like 90s.
Oh yeah.
So it's like the history of film in questions. Whereas now, if they made a Trivial Pursuit 2025, it'd have a lot more modern stuff in there. And they wouldn't have old shit that nobody remembers.
Yeah, that's like the thing, right? It's like you'd be good at Trivial Pursuit depending what year the game is from.
Yep.
Right? Because it's like some of those obscure
there's like an
80s
edition
70s
that's like,
ones.
if you're good at this edition, like you know your movie history because this one goes all the way back to like 1910.
Oh dang.
Yeah, it might even be. Yeah, it's an 80s edition, so.
It's like the film
it's like
version.
60 years of film. Yeah, only now we've got 125 years of film. It's like there's more.
But that's cool though.
Yeah, and so that's why they always say read old textbooks, because now if you read a history textbook, it's condensing the past more because there's more to fill in. And we're way more interested in what's going on in the present than we are about the way past. But it's like 50 years ago now is like the 80s almost. It's the 70s. Yeah. But 50 years ago in the 70s was the 20s. And then if you get a book from 1920 that's like the last 50 years, it's...
Yeah.
So it's like those books are important because you just forget all that stuff as everyone dies off. So eventually the history of movies will be a little more forgotten. But blah, blah, blah. Trivial Pursuit. Nerds. I haven't played that game in a long time, but I used to like that one.
Oh, that was what the game was called?
Trivial Pursuit?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is just the movie
I thought you were saying a game called Nerds. I was like, oh, yeah, no.
I was looking at the camera and I was saying, sorry, I went off on this movie history.
Yeah, but that was all I really had for board games, pretty much.
One of the best things, though, about board games while we're at it, about like the history of things, is it's like you get Battleship from when it came out and Battleship today. It's the same game.
Yep. Totally.
Connect 4 is the same game.
Yep.
Chess is the same game.
Guess
so
Who
it's cool to play
is the
those
same.
games. Well, no, see, Guess Who kind of changes because they change the
different
faces.
caricatures. Yeah. Different art styles.
I don't know if they're reoccurring,
but still the same, like the same general.
Yeah,
stuff.
but that's the thing. Different art
Same
styles. Dude.
with,
I bet the original Guess Who's are cool looking compared to the today ones.
With Operation, same with Operation. That's been the same for forever.
It's been basically this. No change up.
Not that I know.
Yeah, there might be like a more extreme edition, but
but
Operation is a really cool game. I should give it another try.
And
it just
then
seemed like a lot of setup and
switching gears,
anxiety with the zapping.
Yeah, totally. Switching gears. What about like top 5 stand-up comedians?
That's pretty good.
Because we're always listening to different stand-up comedians, and I thought that'd be a good one because we both really like stand-up.
Dude, Jeffrey Asmus is super funny. It's Jeffrey like GEO, and then ASMUS. He's funny, but he's modern. He's one of my favorite modern guys.
Is that the guy you were playing the other night?
I play him a lot, but no, I've just been playing random ones.
Okay.
We were talking about dry bar comedy,
800-pound gorilla.
800-pound gorilla, and then what was it? Good time comedy or
I don't remember the other one we were talking about.
But yeah, those 3 channels have good like.
But those are like media company type tropes, right? It's like groups of people, right? So
yeah, they'll be playing the same people and stuff. But I'm sure you already know if you're into comedy on YouTube and crap. But like then there's like the Joe Rogan people and all that. But of all time, dude, definitely. I'm gonna not say Carlin right away, but probably Louis C.K.
Yeah, I was gonna say, should we exclude Carlin because everybody loves Carlin? He's so iconic.
Daniel.
I love Louis C.K. too. He's great.
I love Doug Stanhope was what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay, great stand-up comedian, dude.
Yeah, I love Doug Stanhope. He's great. So Louis C.K., Doug Stanhope. You could say Richard Pryor and George Carlin, but it's been a minute since I've watched Pryor.
Okay.
Every time I play him at work for people, it doesn't hit the same because I think you got to watch it.
That makes sense. There is more.
He had a hit movie.
There is some. I feel like
really
Chris
good.
Rock is kind of like that too. Because they're more
that
like
too,
animated guys, right?
Yeah, they're really good. Chris Rock and Eddie Murphy are like, they definitely have their thing, but like personal favorites. I also love Norm Macdonald. I'm kind of like that guy.
Oh my God, Norm Macdonald's so good.
Doug Stanhope, Louis C.K.,
R.I.P.
Norm Macdonald. I would say George Carlin. I've listened to a lot of it, and I always go back to it. The one guy,
and he's like the grandfather, right?
Bill Hicks.
Stand-up.
Yep, Bill Hicks. Yeah, Carlin and Pryor are kind of. Then there's Lenny Bruce, who's kind of
that's like Carlin's mentor.
But I never listened to a lot of him. I saw the Bob Fosse movie.
I also did not listen to Lenny Bruce either, but they say that was one of Carlin's mentors.
It's hard to get recordings of him because he was always getting banned and shit.
Yeah.
They burned
getting arrested and stuff.
Yeah, but they are out there.
One of the founders of like super offensive humor.
Yeah, if you want to know, watch the Dustin Hoffman Bob Fosse movie. Because Dustin Hoffman plays Lenny Bruce.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and he's the guy that made all that jazz and cabaret. He only made 4 movies, and one of them's about stand-up comedy. And it's out of all 4 movies he made, that's the one in black and white. It's just like nightclubs, black and white, and then it's Dustin Hoffman pretending to be Lenny Bruce. But so everything I know is from that movie.
Okay.
But it was pretty good.
But
he's constantly getting arrested. It's like torture.
Yeah. So I listened to an episode of Time Suck that went into the life of George Carlin, and it was really good. And it talked a lot about Lenny Bruce and like the beginning of Carlin and like how he was hanging out with Lenny Bruce, being heavily influenced by Lenny Bruce. They were both getting arrested together, touring together.
Oh, I didn't know they were so tight.
Yeah, and because that was. Carlin was famous for 5 dirty words, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was like heavily influenced by his time he spent with Lenny Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
But Mitch Hedberg, one of my all-time favorites for sure.
He's great.
Love his delivery, total, just out of the box with it.
You wish there was more. But there's
Chad
so
Daniels,
many jokes per minute.
For me, Chad Daniels
he's one of your favorite new
is
ones.
one of my all-time favorites, dude. I love him. I love every one of his albums.
Oh,
I got the pleasure of seeing him live.
Joe List. So funny. I love Joe List. We all love Joe List.
Dan Cummins, the host of Time Suck.
never really listened to his stand-up.
Dude, he has some great old stand-up, dude. Great old bits, man. He has a bit called the Department of Caffeinated Beverages, where he talks about how, like, if the government ran Starbucks, and it's really funny, dude. And he's got some really good old stand-up. He also worked and wrote for Playboy for a while.
Okay.
And was on, like, a Playboy TV show thing.
You think Cummins is his real last name?
Dan Cummins? Yeah, I do
You
think so.
make it up for Playboy?
No.
Cummins?
Yeah. And there's also, where he lives is a dealership that's called Dan Cummins Toyota. And people are always sending him, like, pictures like, hey, check it out. I got a Dan Cummins Toyota. And he's like, not related. It's not related.
Nice.
But Dan Cummins, yeah. And he's obviously the host of Time Suck, which is a great podcast if you're into historical events, serial killers, all that type of stuff. It's great.
I've listened to a couple. I think I listened to the Freud one.
But he is a comedian at heart, so that was a good one too.
I can't remember. I listened to one or two.
But
it's good. But I haven't been listening to very many podcasts.
I'm trying to think of any other comedians.
List your favorite
Theo
comedians.
Vaughn. I love Theo
comments.
Vaughn. He's hilarious.
Here's the thing. Everybody says he has bad stand-up, but I like his stand-up.
I love it.
But I'm sick of his interviews and podcasts. I get sick of the podcast stuff. But everyone tells me, well, Theo's really funny on his podcast, but his stand-up sucks. Then I look up, like, the 2 specials he has. They're really funny, but they're really old now. They're like 10 years old. So Theo Vaughn needs to go back to doing stand-up, but I'm not a big enough fan to know if he's on the road doing stand-up or not. But I feel like he's almost so famous, it's more like talking to the audience and telling, like, famous people's stories and then politics. And, like, people just love him so much now as a person. But he was really good at writing jokes.
Well, it was also, he had, like, that...
And I
he
bet
has
he still is.
The one, like, serious podcast, right? Where he's, like, serious about stuff, and I feel like...
And that's fine.
People, like, got to see a different side of him, opened up a little
he's totally shown his personality, and then he has, like, the fan base he has. But I'm not, like, just because you're funny on podcast doesn't... I'm thinking stand-up.
Yeah, I understand
it's all about the 1 hour.
But I did agree with what you're saying. His special was great.
Yeah, the one Dan Cummins special?
No, the Theo Vaughn. The I saw was hilarious. Yeah. But,
they're really good. And then I showed it to the people who love Theo Vaughn's podcast but think he has bad stand-up, and they're like, that was pretty good. I'm like... Dan
Cummins actually recorded an album. And he's not doing stand-up anymore. He put it off because of his podcasts are now so big.
That's what I'm saying.
But he recorded an album in Grand Rapids.
You'll suffer for it, though.
Grand Rapids,
But what do I know? I don't know the market. It's probably more profitable to put out a podcast every week than it is to save it all up for an hour.
Probably.
But what ends up happening is when you're on the podcast and you're giving away all your material, then you.
But he's not doing a comedy podcast, so it's not like he's. It's not the same thing, you know.
That's true. That's true.
So like, it doesn't translate the same or whatever. But also everybody who's like, it sure seems like everybody who's really a public figure or does stand up or things like that has a podcast as well now.
Yeah, for marketing.
Yeah, and it's just like the way we're gonna sit around and talk. We might as well.
But we're making something for people to sit around and consume. So hopefully you're still enjoying this. But list your favorite comedians in the comments.
Yes. Let us know.
We're brain farting. But
top 5.
Joe List and Jeffrey Asmus are definitely 2 of my favorite current comedians. But then back to older comedians. Not to put her down age-wise, but Maria Bamford's hilarious. But she's been around for a long time, so she's like a classic comedian.
Oh, Whitney Cummings.
Whitney Cummings is good.
I love her. She's also dating one of my favorite skateboarders of all time, Chris Cole, which is funny. Okay. They're dating, so. Yeah. But yeah.
Roseanne.
Her podcast with Ariel, that episode with Ariel Pink was pretty crazy. I didn't get through the whole episode.
They're too political and all that.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of listening to politics and
I don't care what side you're on. I just don't care.
Yeah, totally. But, yeah, so top 5 stand-up comedians. Let us know in the comments what your guys' were. Yeah. Do you want to recap or no?
No.
Let's go to,
we're at a new question.
I was thinking...
We're at a new peak.
How about top 5 90s sitcom parents?
Parents?
Yeah, like
Seinfeld's
iconic parents from 90s
Seinfeld
sitcoms.
and George's parents are two sets of parents. Then the Malcolm in the Middle parents. Then...
Oh, that Malcolm in the Middle parents were great, dude. Were great.
I love in the 90s.
Okay, what about Tim Allen, Tool Time?
I liked that.
They were great, dynamic. Al Bundy
from Married with Children.
Yeah.
I only started watching that after high school, but I do like those two.
I wouldn't say he's like they're like great
role models.
Yeah, but they're hilarious. For sure. Yeah. I don't know.
Don't say Step by Step. What's that one?
Oh, I forgot about that show. But yeah, I used to watch that when I was a kid.
What's the one that's like a horror? Oh, Seventh Heaven.
Yeah, no, I didn't like that show.
That show stunk. And Growing Pains was like cool, and then it wasn't.
Growing Pains. I don't even remember that one. Oh yeah, I didn't watch that.
With Kirk Cameron. So this is obviously not political or anything. But every time people were talking about Charlie Kirk, I kept wanting to say Kirk Cameron. That's it. It's not really funny. It's just me not knowing that guy's name and being like, Kirk Cameron? Growing Pains. Charlie Kirk is the guy's real name, but he's been all over the news, and I didn't know who he was really. I knew his face, but I didn't know who he was. And then we were just talking about Growing Pains, and I was like, Kirk Cameron. But now it makes me think of Charlie Kirk when I say Kirk Cameron. But for no reason other than I kept confusing the names. But yeah. But we're not making jokes about any of it because we're not political. But that's what I'm saying. I didn't even know who that was. But then I'm like, Kirk Cameron.
What about oh man, Katie Sagal.
Who's that?
She was the lady from
Seventh Heaven?
No, she was the lady who played the wife of Al Bundy.
Yeah.
And then she's a
good actress.
Blew up again when she was the mom in Sons of Anarchy.
Okay.
All those years later.
Yep.
Which was like watched. A famous hated character, but it's funny because she was like so loved as like Al Bundy's wife, right? And then she transitioned to like the super hated villain.
Oh, okay, she's the bad guy in the show?
Yeah,
someone was just talking about that
she's
show.
like the main character's mom, but she does a bunch of evil stuff, you know? So like she tends to be like a hated character kind of, right? On that show because of all the bad stuff she does to her kid and whatever, but
I'd like to say Dexter's parents from Dexter's Lab.
Oh yeah, dude. That's hilarious.
Yep. And everyone's parents from Recess.
Speaking of, I wanted to go into Nickelodeon versus Cartoon Network. Which one did you like better growing up?
Cartoon Network, but I liked them both.
Yeah, I liked them both a lot. But I was gonna say, what about like some top 5 Nickelodeon, some top
cool
5
teens.
cartoons?
Nickelodeon had the cool teens, and I was like, I'm gonna be a teen pretty soon here. I should study Disney Channel and Nickelodeon a little bit in between Cartoon Network, so that I get my cool on. Then I got to those middle school, high school ages, and everyone thought I was dirt because I was dressing like Nickelodeon. Even now, I got a little bit of Nickelodeon. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, Nickelodeon was cool, but I think I liked Cartoon Network more.
I think I did too. There was a lot of like underrated
Cat Dog
shows on Cartoon Network.
There's a lot of underrated classic cartoons on Nickelodeon.
There's both, yeah, really. So let's take a few minutes. Let's take a few minutes and just go into like the ones you liked growing up, because I liked a lot of different ones. I liked you already said Dexter's Lab. I love that a lot. I love Johnny Bravo a lot.
Johnny Bravo.
Powerpuff Girls a lot.
Those are my favorites. Samurai Jack.
What was it?
Samurai Jack.
Oh, Samurai Jack was a classic, dude. Yeah.
Sheep in the Big City.
And those are all Cartoon Network ones as well.
Bill and Mandy, Billy and Mandy.
The Grim Adventures of Bill and Mandy. It
wasn't like the best show, but
that was a later one.
Yeah.
For me.
I just love the Grim Reaper look.
Yeah, his skull face.
His voice and the show didn't always.
Wasn't he like British? Was he British? Am I tripping?
It's kind of weird. It grew on me, but yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I also loved like Hey Arnold a lot. I would watch that in the mornings before school. Hey Arnold's Rocket Power, bro. I feel like Rocket Power is an iconic one. Doug, love Doug, dude.
Yeah, Rocket Power is like made me really want to be that dude. It never happened.
Dude, yeah, I feel like a lot of people... I've
Just
watched
like,
a
I
lot of
skateboard, I
9
snowboard.
clubs. I've watched a lot of 9 clubs,
rollerblade.
dude, where
A scooter, a bike.
where kids have been like, yeah, no, rocket power. That's how I started skateboarding. Like, I wanted to be like Reggie. Like, a lot of girls have referenced Reggie from Rocket Power.
Oh, that's the girl with the
funny.
camera? Oh, no, the one guy is the camera.
Yeah, the one dude has
The
the camera.
blonde
She
guy.
was like a ripper, bro.
Yeah.
She was a
main
vert
guy.
skater in the show. And all the girls who, well, not, okay, I've seen like, I think 2 or 3 different girls
Wild
reference
Thornberrys.
on the 9 Club, like their professional skate career started by like watching Rocket Power when they were kids. Which is great.
Yeah. It
That's
makes
out there
sense.
influencing like a generation of kids to get on skateboards and BMX bikes and motocross and surf and all that stuff. That's seriously cool. But yeah, Rocket Power was great. But
Bummer the show ended so dark.
do you remember
Just kidding.
Kablam?
Yep. I love Kablam.
Yeah, dude, I loved Kablam, and then
The action
specifically, yeah, the
that was a great one. That's live action though.
action, yeah.
I was
yeah.
mostly thinking what were the cartoons on Nickelodeon, but there were so many good live action shows on Nickelodeon. That's where they were different from Cartoon Network, you know.
Yeah, that's a
But
good point.
Powerpuff
That's a
Girls,
good point.
Dexter's Lab, it's like those shows were
Iconic.
solidly
Space
good
Ghost.
shows. I watch those shows more than I ever do
And then when
Nickelodeon shows now.
when Cartoon Network came out with Adult Swim, that was like a total game changer.
But I never had cable. So all of this was just going to my grandma's and being at friends' houses and stuff. I don't know what I would watch weird stuff on like WB20, but yeah, the cartoons. But that's what made them all even more like addicting when you were there. You're like, oh my god, Rocket Power's on all night. But like, you're talking now Adult Swim late at night. Yeah, I remember when that. I don't really remember when that started happening. I just remember it happened.
I just remember like actually
have it.
watching it all the time in about middle school.
Yeah, that was when my grandma died. Just kidding, but it became a little harder to watch some of the cable shows. So yeah, I think that's when. But I would just get the Adult Swim shows after the fact. But yeah, I never got to watch any of those.
Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Nope, it was all my
Loved
buddy
it.
Vince showing me those.
Loved
I'd
it.
buy Robot Chicken seasons. I would just like try to get I'd buy the seasons of stuff, Moral Oral, but I wouldn't ever watch them when they were on TV.
Right on.
But I've seen a lot of them now. Super Jail is my absolute favorite stuff. But I never watched it all when they aired. I never had it. I miss it.
And then
What was the Nick movies at night that were like
Nick at
Comedy
Night.
Central? Nick at Night was dope. That was the old
Yeah,
shows. But then
yeah.
was it Comedy Central would show unedited movies at night?
Oh yeah, okay,
was
so that
mostly
was
just for
called
language.
The Secret Stash.
Yeah, it was Jay and Silent Bob, right?
Yep, there was
That's what I
everything.
thought, yeah.
They would play all different kinds of stuff that like they
You
would
have the
leave the
swear
swear
words.
words in, yeah. And I remember the same thing, dude. I remember being a kid and being like, "Oh, I can't wait. Wonder what Secret Stash movie is going to be out
Yeah.
this weekend, dude."
Yeah, that I could just rent up the street for $1
But I'm going to wait
But I'm
till
waiting.
2:30 in the morning.
to get ad breaks.
Yeah.
But they're gonna let me. They're gonna let them swear this time.
Yep. It's going to be sick, dude.
I know. I always hated watching
That's
movies on
funny.
TV for that reason.
That's funny you say that, dude. That was like such an iconic thing for
Dude,
me
we
growing
were
up.
watching Hulu at work. Me and Walker were on our break. We're watching Hulu. We're on Hulu, the real subscription service.
Mm-hmm.
We're watching Adam Sandler's Mr. Deeds. This is after we watched The Incredible Shrinking Man. We're watching Mr. Deeds. Great movie, super funny. Walker has seen it way more than me. He goes, "There should be another scene there." I go, what do you? He goes, "Yeah." I go, "Are we watching an edited?" We look into the corner. It says USA. It's from USA TV. Remember USA
Yeah,
TV?
yeah. It's
Stream-
not even the
this
actual
This
movie.
happens, dude. Yeah, like the streaming services, they're not like paying attention to what version of the movie they're streaming. And it's like they're streaming the TV edited version of Mr. Deeds from USA on
cable.
Hulu.
That's crazy.
I'm just like, ugh. So
Good catch.
Because Walker,
Yeah.
because he loves that movie. He's seen it so many times. I would have not even noticed until like the end. I would have been like, USA.
Right.
Yeah, I'm glad we didn't watch that. But then I had to spend $4 to rent it. I didn't have to, but I did. Because I'm a good guy and we had to finish Mr. Deeds. And then we didn't have to wait for any ads. But they're making you sit through ads on Hulu. You paid for it. It's USA. Ah. But kind of like TV. Movies on TV. Nickelodeon Cartoon Network.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Adult Swim started playing. Yeah, Adult Swim, they kind of broke out of all cartoons with Adult Swim.
And then I was going to say, what about top 5 dream cars?
Jaguar, 60s Jaguar.
Okay.
Eldorado Cadillac.
Okay.
Maybe like a big modern day truck, just that works. Maybe maybe like a Volkswagen van that just works and it's perfect. You just drive around in that for a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And then maybe a Galaxy 500. I think that's the Christine car.
Oh, okay.
I think. Anyway, what would you do?
I would probably go with like 69 GTO. That's probably one of my favorite
Mustang?
cars. No, Pontiac GTO.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They call it the GOAT.
The Goat. What's
Yeah.
another one?
I would definitely get a 1963 split back window Corvette Stingray.
Okay.
I don't know if it's a Stingray technically, but it's a Corvette. But it's the only
Trans
year.
Am.
It's the only year they ever did with the split back windows.
Yeah, I've seen them.
Yeah. So that was. Yeah, that's one of my all-time favorites for sure. I would definitely get like a 90s Suburban in mint condition. Like a 97 Suburban, GMC Suburban in mint condition.
All right.
That'd be sick, dude. That'd be sick.
That's just a van.
It's just a Suburban, dude. Like an SUV. Like a big SUV.
Okay.
That for sure. But I would also really like 1965 Aston Martin, the James Bond car, DB5.
This is like that I Think You Should Leave sketch where he's just listing all the cars he has. Have you seen that?
No.
He's like, I'd have doubles of the Jaguar.
Oh, yeah.
We're
The
just
two
like
guys
listening to our
just
dream
lying.
cars and be like, doubles of the Aston Martin. So I can drive, I can just kind of, it's a free car. It's just it's a fun car. Kids can borrow it. Wife can There you go. List your favorite cars in the comments.
Yeah, top
What
5.
are your top 5 cars and cartoons? All right, next one, last one. We're at like 40 minutes here.
A 90s Ferrari. A 1990.
I meant next. Are you doing any more questions?
90s
90s Ferrari.
Yes.
That's a cool
But
one.
specifically an F40.
F40.
Yeah, Ferrari F40.
Okay.
When I was a kid growing up, I had a poster of it on my wall.
Okay.
That was a sick one. But that was all I really
The
had.
Aston Martin.
Anything you wanted to add?
No, but great questions.
Top
Thanks for
5s,
asking.
you know.
Yeah, easy stuff, but
Yeah.
you should leave them in the comments, make it more interactive.
Yeah, let us know.
We'll read them in the next one.
Let us know what you guys think. Top 5 movie snacks.
You got a Nickelodeon shirt on? Oh yeah, we already showed.
Top 5 stand-up comedians. Top 5 stand-up top 5 dream cars. Your top 5 board games that you played as a kid. That was a good one. Yeah, let us know, guys. Let us know. We appreciate it. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, sitcom parents. Yeah, let us know.
Sitcom parents.
Appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Later, guys.